right, welcome back, everyone. It's 12:55, and you're watching CT Stuff. So there are a ton of upcoming shows for the fall at the Milford Performance Center.
That is for sure. Joining us now, Executive Director Steve Cooper, to tell us what is in store. Talk about an amazing lineup of fantastic music. Break it down for us, Steve.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We kick it off this weekend with a band called On the Serious Side, and they're actually the ultimate horn band, the Tower Power. A lot of the guys from the original band has played with them over the years, and so they're going to be the feature, and along with them a Huey Lewis show. Now Huey in real life has a medical condition that I understand he can't sing anymore.
Oh.
This guy looks and sounds just like Huey.
Oh,
so
we need that,
if you're a Huey Lewis fan, that's a good thing. The next weekend, next Friday, is the John Fogerty Project, and that's all the Creedence Clearwater Revival. If you're a Creedence fan, that's going to be a great show to go to.
For sure.
And then following that is the Tom Petty Project. And they have the exact likeness musically to all of the songs, and each of the members of the band have all played with some of the most major stars that there are right now in the country. So that's just a phenomenal group of musicians.
Excellent.
A lot of them are local, but you wouldn't know their names because they're usually playing with someone with a big name.
Sure.
Then we've got, in November, Prognosis. That is going to be a real fun Pink Floyd show, laser light show, and they've added a twist to it. I guess some of the words to some of the songs are likened to The Wizard of Oz and Over the Rainbow, and so there's going to be pictures like a multimedia thing with the laser lights of Dorothy floating in.
That's going to be a
so
right.
it's going to be, as I say, a little trippy, you know? And then one that we literally just came across my desk and we booked in the last couple of days called Last in Line.
Okay.
One of the drummer is Vinny Appice, who was on a previous show with us and is one of the country's leading drummers, and he was the drummer for Black Sabbath. But the other guys in this band all were with Dio and Def Leppard and Black Sabbath and Ozzy, so it's like a super group that they put together, and that's going to be a lot of fun if you like heavy metal.
Sure, imagine the stories those guys have to tell.
Goodness.
They have a lot of good stories.
Right?
Matter of fact, some of them were in a book written by Vinny's brother Carmine, a piece. They pronounce their name differently.
Okay.
And he was with Vanilla Fudge and Cactus and a lot of groups like that, and Ozzy. So two brothers that both great drummers. Then we have the Jimi Hendrix Experience.
This is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
So that one is going to be really interesting because he looks and sounds like Jimi, as you could tell. And the next one, the picture that's up on the screen right now, there's also an Eric Clapton band that's going to be playing with them as a opening act. But the Jimi Hendrix, his name is Jimmy Blue.
Okay.
He looks and sounds like Jimi, as you could tell. He plays a right-handed guitar, left-handed, like Jimi did. And I've been told he was in the front row at Woodstock when Jimi was playing at Woodstock, and Jimi threw him his guitar strap. So it's sort of like a passing of the torch or something.
Go figure,
But if you like all the things that I'm talking about, the dates obviously, but the videos are also on the website.
Oh, good.
Check out the videos, but his is like extraordinary.
Excellent.
All right, so get your tickets. We can find everything online over at the MilfordPerformanceCenter.org. Steve, well done. These are going to be fun.
I got one more real important one.
You better hurry.
Real hurry. Arlo Guthrie, November 22nd, Alice's Restaurant. It's a big fundraiser for Rotary International. Bill Gates is matching us 2-to-1.
All right, sounds good. Bye, guys. See you tomorrow.